I know that the last weeks were very hard for the organizers. And I'm happy to realize that the organizers can provide the best conditions for the world best athletes here in Pietermaritzburg. That's why I want to express on behalf of the ICF my special thanks to the organizers, to the South African Canoe Federation. It's a great honor to declare on behalf of the International Canoe Federation the 2017 Canoe Marathon World Championships open.
Very special evening at Maritzburg College, and we're very grateful for them. The Kearsney College Choir, who, as we pointed out last night, are the Renata and Hank of choral singing around the world. Just come back with a gold medal once again. Did a fantastic job, as did the Zulu dancers, who come from deep down in the valley. Part of the valley that we race on the Doozy Canoe Marathon. This is the start of the Doozy, and the course here at Campsdrift is going to be right here at the heart of the canoeing racing culture in South Africa. The start line just outside the club at Campsdrift. This is the NCC, or Natal Canoe Club. You start pointing in an upriver direction. It's a clockwise course, which is slightly unusual in terms of the way the laps all include the portage of around 100 meters. It takes place right in front of the spectators and the clubhouse. You then put in, and for the final lap, that is going to be 500 meters up to the short turn can. You then turn around through 180 degrees, and then it is that nail-biting final 500 meters all the way down to the finish line. It's a 3.4 kilometer lap all the way around. And on the water at the moment, the women under 23 K1s are going to be racing 22.6 kilometers. That's going to be made up of 6 laps and 5 portages. So conditions getting hotter and hotter here, joined in the commentary point by Ann Stott and Ivan Lawler. Temperatures started to play a factor, I believe, in the closing stages of the women's K1 and C1 race. Well, that's been notched up a couple of degrees right now. The K1 under 23 women's, Kaida Purchase, well, after her medal-winning performance in the K2 last year, there'll be a lot of attention placed on her. But Ivan, run your rule over that. Well,
you're ones to catch your eye straight away are 2 Hungarians. We've just seen how that pans out, and we've seen how that pans out historically. Vanda Kisley's been the winner of this for a couple of years now. She's moved up to senior. So 2 new. We got Sofia Voros and Anna Mihalik from Hungary. Kaita Purchase, local favourite. I mean, she's got some form before. She's got medals at world level before. Matilda Stevenson, she moved to Australia from Great Britain. Back when she was at Great Britain, she had finals at Junior World Championships. Alex Lane at the bottom there. Emily Rosenkild, also from Denmark. They're also contenders for front group places and hopefully medals. Some of the girls have also just come back from World Sprint Champs as well. Hermine Peters there. Hermine Peters is the one that leaps out straight away. And it's going to be an issue which crops up through all the races, because you talked about Anna Kozishkova. Here's somebody who's come back from Rinse, and we'll see how much benefit that might have to a marathon racer 2 weeks after you've just raced Sprint Worlds. Hermine Peters was 3rd in this race last year as well in K1. So, yeah, she's got form. Moving on to the senior, junior. Oh, mate, what is that? Called that beautifully. It's lucky they don't pay me, I tell you. The good thing is we can rewind it. C1 junior men is what I meant to say. And Balaz Adolf there, he was, I think, world champion, maybe. No, 3rd, sorry, at the World Championships last year. 2 Portuguese actually won this last year, 1st and 2nd, which was a bit of a turn up for the books. And only one here today, Duarte Silva. But we've got he was 3rd at the Europeans. We got Sebastian Simon from Hungary. He won the Europeans. And Shelestenko, Yaroslav Shelestenko from Spain. He was 4th at the European. So we've got some big players here. Only a small field, 8 boats, but some good quality. And at the bottom there, from Colombia. Yep. That's the first time I've seen a Colombian C1 paddler, I think, at the Marathon Championships. So that's great news for the sport. All these guys in their last year of junior, born in 1999. The great thing is you've got 8 boats in there, so it's going to be a full medal earning class.
And what we were lamenting about the girls getting 3 sea boats on the water, the boys have got the exact opposite. Just the 1 Portuguese boat, the 1 Colombian boat, Spain and Hungary both fielding 2. And that's probably where the lion's share of it's going to work.
And no Poland in there again. And that's sad, really. I'm sure the Poles have got some C1 paddlers who would be more than capable of mixing it in a race like that. And see the boat holders on the raft there.
Wonder if they've spaced them out a little bit more.
Mihalik is going to be one of the big players behind.
She adjusts. We know she handles pressure. I'm pretty sure more than any other athlete in the South African team, she will feed off the local support. But when things really get hot in the kitchen, we'll have to see how she handles it.
I think once the starter says go, gloves are off, and I think she'll revert to type, and she knows she belongs in the front group. Yeah, she raced side by side last year with the Hungarians in the K2. They don't get bigger than that. So I wasn't going to say you don't get bigger dogs than that. That would have been, it was you that brought up the big dog analogy, not me.
We're skating on thin ice here.
So yeah, I think she's going to do very well. She's got the tactical know-how to get through this.
And she's also starting almost next to Mihalik as well. So she's got a marker that she wants to try and stay with.
With only an Australian between the two of them, it's not a familiar name to me, so I'm thinking that Kaita Purchase will get across to Mihalik fairly comfortably.
There's Hermine Peters in the Belgian colours. So interesting to see how that flat water speed is going to pan out in terms of this 22k race.
And we saw Rosenkild, 3 from the left of the picture. Alex Lane, 2 from the left. I'd hope that both of those would get into the front group. Rosenkild took a swim at the Europeans. You can see the tension there. Ooh. Relaxation isn't a word that springs to mind when you see that. Away they go, first time, they're off and away.
It's a good clean start, thank goodness, everybody on the water.
Peters on the far side, looking good. In the middle, it's the Hungarian. In the middle and right is the Hungarian. On the far side, Peters. So it's going to be Chelai, Mihalik and Peters.
And it's Zofia Voros going really nicely in the white boat.
And Rosenkild on the far side, Alex Lane outside her. It's got 2 groups formed. I think the group on the right side of your shot will have to make their way across. Peters is looking to be leading at the moment. And that's quite tidily away. It's nice to see that. 2 groups are coming together now. 2 Hungarians making a run for each other. Peters will close across. Hungarian into the V. Rosenkild, second out. And Alex Lane on the far right of that group at the moment. Nice little place to be for now, at least.
Sarah Bartoli in the colours of Italy on the outside. Almost choosing to head off on her own rather than get onto the wave.
It's well organised in there. Alex Lane just dropping around the back of Rosenkild to get in the second V. If that job's done, that's a nice group of 6.
And up they head to the top turn, Can. Remember, this is lap 1. It's a 3.4 kilometre lap.
Tough for Alex Lane in the white hat there. She's just missed that V. The speed was too high. She couldn't overhaul the wave.
Bartoli now coming in to try and find a wave at the back of the sponge.
Purchase also struggling. The speed is high. The Hungarians do like a high speed. On the far left of your picture there, you've got 29, which is Alvarez from Spain. So we've got Hungary from Belgium to the left of the picture. Rosenkild on the left of her. On the right here, we've got Spain, which will be Arquero. And the second Hungarian tucked in the V. So it's a group of 5 for now.
And it's the other Spaniard, Alvarez, falling off the group in the background. Mihalik comfortably pulling the bunch up to the top turn. Arquero just on her left.
Chelai tucked in the V. Arquero on the left. Rosenkild on the right. Peters. There's Alex Lane hanging in there. There are some big waves behind a group like that. And if she can get to the turn, then you're back in contact with the group. But that group hasn't spread out too far.
And there's certainly